welcome to your Science and Magic yoga class. My name is Anne, and this class is designed to be a very heart-centered flow. So lots of breath, lots of chest, and just finding our center, which may live in our heart. So we'll start in a position laying down on our back in a restorative bridge pose. So knees will be bent, feet on the floor, and back on the floor. Allow the eyes to close if that feels comfortable. Palms can face up or down. And take a moment to settle in physically. And then begin by taking a very big inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. And do that again. Slow, deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, let it go. Arrive in this moment and arrive in your body. And one more time. Letting the weight of your pelvis release, the soles of your feet release. Relaxing any tensions in the face, head, neck. And bring awareness to the space around your heart. And begin to direct your breath more around your heart and chest. Almost like you could encapsulate your heart with breath. Like you could surround your heart with breath in all directions. Bringing life to your heart on your inhales and releasing any tensions or stress on your exhales. Feeling the back of the chest and shoulders get heavier on the floor. And feeling the arms and the hands relax. Let your awareness dwell in the center of your chest. And simply notice what is present in this moment. Give yourself the sweet, loving attention that you so much deserve. Allow this awareness around your heart to help encourage your nervous system to release, for it to release any tensions or stress, and to invite yourself to be in a safe place. You are free to release whatever it is you've been holding. And take one more really full breath in. And exhale out the mouth. And slowly draw knees in towards your chest to give yourself a gentle hug. Rocking a little bit side to side. Eyes can stay closed, or you can find a soft gaze. Release your feet to the sky, your arms to the sky, and circle out your wrists and your ankles. And hands to the backs of the thighs, begin to rock up and down the spine. Eventually come to a tabletop position and make your way back to a child's pose. Hands can rest on the floor. Forehead can rest on the floor. Maybe knees are wide or together. Take any modification that feels good for you. And begin to develop a deep sense of breath here. Maybe coming into your ujjayi breath or ocean sounding breath, with a slight constriction at the back of your throat. Focus on creating an equality from your inhales to your exhales. So whatever you take in, you equally release. With your next inhale, look forward between your hands and slither forward, coming onto your belly, hands by your underneath your shoulders or armpits for a baby cobra. Palms press into the floor and tops of the feet engage as the shoulders release away from the ears. Come into your breath. Maybe eyes closed to encourage more inward focus. If it feels good to be still, remain still. But if it feels good to move a little bit, honor that wherever you're at in your body. You can explore side to side or circles or even looking over one shoulder and the other. From here, press into your hands and your knees, coming to a tabletop, then tuck toes to press into downward facing dog. Nice, slow, deep breaths as you either hold the stillness or the movement through the legs, allowing spine to lengthen and head and neck to release. Gently walk feet forward towards your hands, forward fold. Hands to opposite elbows, 3 deep breaths. Feel free to exhale out the mouth again to encourage even more release. Head gets heavier with each exhale. Feet ground with each inhale. Release your elbows, bend your knees deeply, sit low into your chair pose. Arms active, shoulders relaxed. Bring weight into the ball mounds of the feet and then back into the heels. Rock forward and back a little bit. And then find that center point. Slow, deep breaths and steady gaze. Inhale all the way up to stand. Bring hands to your low back. Draw your elbows towards each other as you send your hips forward slightly and encourage a lift in the heart. Maybe gaze looks up. Exhale, coming to your mountain pose, hands by your sides. Feet about hip width apart. Close the eyes, take a moment of pause and just feel your center. Where is that for you? Inhale, arms sweep towards the sky. Exhale, left hand to left hip, right arm reaches overhead to the side, open right side of the heart. Inhale, opposite side. Inhale to center, arms up, sit low, chair pose. Inhale to stand, hands to the low back. Lift the heart, elbows together, hips forward. Exhale, hinge forward. Maybe hands travel down the legs as you fold. Inhale to a halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to your plank pose. Shoulders active yet released, neck is long, feet active. Then roll over onto your left hand, outer edge of your left foot. Right arm reaches to the sky. You can take a modification by bringing your foot to the floor, or you can express open by lifting your foot. Feel the length from hand to hand. Maybe gaze up. Exhale, release, take it to the opposite side. Slow, deep breaths. Exhale, palm down, either chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Then inhale into your baby cobra. Or if you're feeling a little more open, feel free to lift even more. Either move or be still. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Inhale, glide your right leg up towards the sky. Bend your knee at the top, open your hip. Gaze under your right armpit. Slowly coming back to center, step your right leg between your hands. Lower your back knee to the floor. Draw your pelvis down and your heart high. Then inhale, arms to the sky. Cactus the arms, lift through the chest. And then begin to make big circles with your arms. Allow shoulder blades to get some mobility. As you keep lifting through the heart and sinking through the pelvis. Bring your hands to your low back. Interlace your fingers. Lift through the heart as you draw shoulders together. Inhale, arms back up towards the sky. Exhale them to frame your front foot. Sink your hips towards your heels as you lengthen your toes towards your nose. Finding your steady Ujjayi breath as you flow and as you move. Inhale back up to center. Tuck your back toes, plant your left palm, sweep your right arm towards the sky. Feel that line from hand to hand and heart open, long. Exhale the right hand down, step back to your plank pose. Either move through a chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin. Coming to either cobra pose or up dog. And exhale back to your downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Maybe exhale out the mouth. Inhale, glide your left leg towards the sky, bending knee, open hip, and gaze under your left armpit. Slowly returning to center, step your left foot between your hands. Drop your back knee down, tend down to your fingertips for a moment to establish strength in your lower half. Pelvis draws forward and down, heart lifts. Then arms float towards the sky. Cactus the arms, encourage that drop in the shoulders, lift in the heart. And then big sweeping circles. Maybe opposite of what you did last time. Deep breaths. Then bring hands to behind you, interlace your fingers. Lift through the chest as you draw shoulder blades towards each other. And breathe into the space of your heart. Keep your legs active. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, hips back to your heels. Left toes in towards your nose. Just simply encouraging length through the back of the left leg. Always feel free to move within the postures if that feels good. And gently come forward, stack knee over ankle, right hand grounds, tuck the toes and lift knee and left arm to the sky. Think of both hands being active. As you lift your back knee, breathe into your heart. Exhale, left hand down, step back, plank pose. Either move through chaturanga, knees, chest, and chin, or simply make your way back to down dog. 3 deep breaths. Look forward between your hands. When you're ready, hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale to hinge and fold. Inhale, rise up to stand. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Take a full body stretch, maybe baby back bend. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Take a moment of pause by closing the eyes. And feel into the rhythm of your breath. And feel into the center of your chest. Is there anything you can soften around your heart? Is there any protection in your shoulders or the back of your heart that you can release in this moment. Release your hands down by your sides. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, soften the knees, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left toes way back. Keep your knee lifted, rise up, crescent lunge. And make big sweeping circles with your arms, keeping legs active as you breathe. And inhale, arms back to center. Exhale to twist to the right, bringing right hand behind you, left arm forward. Think of this line from heart to fingertips. Maybe gaze looks over your right hand. From here, release right hand to your thigh, left arm to the sky, either gaze behind you or up towards the sky. Slow, deep breaths. Inhale, twisting back to center. Release your back heel to the floor, finding warrior two. Settle in. Find your feet. Lengthen your right leg, triangle pose. Right hand reaches forward and down. Left arm reaches high. Finding that line from finger to finger. Inhale, rise it up. Pivot your right toes. Pivot your left toes. Triangle pose, opposite side. Slow, deep breaths. Gaze can be up or down. Find your feet. Inhale, rise up, bend your left knee, warrior two. Relax your shoulders and your arms, but keep them engaged and active so energy can flow. Allow your eyes to be soft, your jaw to soften. Pivot yourself to face the left, finding a crescent lunge. Right leg behind, knee lifted, heartless. And circle out your arms. Even more lubrication in the shoulders. Find your foundation. Arms to the sky, get tall in the spine, and twist to the left. Right arm forward, left arm back. Focus your gaze. Release hand to the thigh, right arm lifts. Gaze can be wherever feels comfortable, maybe up towards the sky. Release hands back to center, down to the floor. Step back, downward facing dog. Option to stay here, 3 breaths. Or move through a vinyasa, chaturanga if that feels good to you. Soften your knees and look forward, step to the top of your mat. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise to stand. Arms sweep towards the sky, nice and slow. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Soften your eyes or close your eyes. Take a moment of pause. Bring all your awareness to the center of your chest. Allow any armor to release that feels safe and comfortable in this moment. Give yourself the attention, the acknowledgement that you so deserve. Gently release your hands. Separate your feet about the width of your mat and interlace your fingers down behind your sacrum. Feel a widening and a broadening through your collarbone. Soften your knees and exhale to fold forward, bringing your knuckles with you overhead as your head releases towards the floor. Feel the connection of your feet to the floor. Feel the hips lift a little bit higher. What can you soften around your shoulders? What can you soften in your neck and your jaw? What else can you surrender in this moment? Take 3 more breaths. If it feels good to exhale out the mouth, do that. When you're ready, release your hands and very slowly send your hips to the floor, heel toe your toes out to come into a yogi squat. Hands at the heart. Elbows press into the thighs. Eyes soft or closed. Feel your energy begin to ground down into your feet and ankles and knees and pelvis. Allowing the spine to be long and soft at the same time. Allow the eyes to open. Plant your palms firmly on the floor. If it's in your practice or not, you can explore crow pose for a moment, finding some opening at the back of the heart. So palms are active. Find the connection between knee and elbow. Gaze is at the floor in front of the hands. So staying right here with feet on the floor is a great place to be. Feel the activation behind the shoulder blades. If it feels comfortable, you can explore lifting one foot up. Maybe you lift up both. Let it be soft and gentle. See if you can maintain the posture while remaining relaxed in your spirit. Slow, steady breaths. Coming out and coming in if that's in what you need. And slowly, when you're ready, releasing down. Come down to a seat on your sits bones. And bring both legs out in front of you. Toes reach back towards you. Lengthen your spine. And gently and slowly begin to hinge forward. You can make this an active forward fold by holding the shins or the feet, or you can make it more passive and let your spine somewhat round. Do what feels good in your body. And explore the world behind your heart. What's going on back there? Have you checked in recently with the backside of your heart? Is there any armor or protection that you feel safe to let go of in this moment? Take 3 more breaths. And slowly rise. Find a long spine. Roll your shoulders down and back. Any intuitive movements that arise, give them space. And plant your palms, bring the soles of the feet onto the floor. Press into your feet and your hands to lift hips towards the sky. Press heart high, belly and hips high. Maybe the head falls back if it feels safe. Feet and hands active. Slowly release. Pelvis to the floor. Spine lays down onto the floor. Find this restorative bridge pose once again. Allow the pelvis to get heavy. Sacrum relaxes. You're welcome to stay here. Or if there's any other movements you'd like to do that would feel like your practice could come to a more better closure, take the moments now to do those, whatever they might be. So winding down in your own way. Taking a minute or so to complete your practice. And whenever it is complete, taking a state of stillness that you can rest in for a few moments, whether it's a traditional savasana or a restorative pose of your choice. No rush. Keep attention focused inward, hearing breath. And sensation. Whenever you do come to your place of stillness, allow all effort to release. Allow all muscles to release effort. Allow tendons and ligaments to relax. Even the small muscles, like the muscles of the face and the fingertips, relax. Even the skeleton releases effort. The organs. The blood flows freely. The lymph flows freely. The diaphragm relaxes so the breath can flow freely. And see if you can imagine the relationship with your heart and your diaphragm. See if you can feel the connection between the two. What if they worked in harmony together? How does the breath affect the heart? be healthy. May you be happy. May your heart know ease. May you remember your beauty, your divinity. May you feel safe. May you let go. May you love who you are. May there be space in your heart. Begin to deepen your breath and exaggerate your inhales, filling up your heart space with light and life. May your exhales encourage any last minute release and relief and letting go. You're welcome to stay here longer through the closing of the class. If you're ready to transition, do so slowly and mindfully by gently moving the hands or the feet, maybe moving the neck side to side, or taking a full stretch through the body. Taking time to roll over onto your side for a few moments. And then press up to find a comfortable seat. Hands can rest wherever they feel most inclined, whether it's on the thighs or the heart or the belly or together. Maybe eyes closed for a moment. Hold yourself in that loving awareness. Give yourself the love and attention that your heart seeks. Take a moment to honor yourself, your body, the magic of your body, the magic of this life. If honoring a higher power feels authentic to you, maybe bowing or honoring, respecting that which is greater than yourself, or even the interconnectedness of all things. Do your best to conjure up a feeling of gratitude for whatever it is you feel grateful for. And let that feeling seep into your body. Let it give you life. And allow that feeling to help you transition through the rest of your day. Thank you for practicing with me. Take care.